Hello everyone, so today's look is a very simple way to wear purple. I have been wearing a lot of purple lately and I thought why not show you how I've been using it. And I've worn this look several times and I love it. It's so easy, so I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. So the first thing that I'm going to do is apply this Milani eyeshadow primer to prevent creasing because my lids are oily. Then I'm going in with the Makeup Revolution I Heart Chocolate palette that I got back in May, and I'm taking this light tan. It's called Thank Friday if you're following along, or just any sort of light tan brown would work. And then I'm using a pointed crease brush by Morphe. These are the limited edition Elite brush, so I don't think it's in stock, but just any sort of fluffy crease brush. If it's pointed, it's even better because it'll be more of a precise application of that shade, which will be what they call your transition shade. Next, we're moving on to brow highlight. I'm taking You Need Love, which is a matte ivory. Just use anything that matches your skin tone. Next, I'm going to take the color called Pink Glow from the Eyes Like Angels palette, also by Makeup Revolution, and I'm mixing that with Vanilla Bean by Makeup Geek. Now, that light pink color is a very subtle, like frosty pink color, and I mixed it with Vanilla Bean because that one is more of a satin finish, and it tones down because that one is super shimmery, that pink color, and I didn't want it to be super frosted on the lid. I just wanted it to be just a little bit more subtle, so I mixed it with something that can tone down the shimmer. Then I'm taking just any small crease brush and I'm just kind of softening out the edges of that color where it meets up into our first transition shade. And then I'm taking a small detailer brush with this lilac color. This one's called Lilac Frost, again from the Eyes Like Angels palette from Makeup Revolution. But if you don't have that, any sort of foiled metallic lilac color, I believe Makeup Geek actually has one. If they do, I will list it down below for you if you were interested in getting that. But you can just wet any sort of super shimmery lilac color with some eye drops and get the same effect. You don't have to have the specific palette for this look, but that's going in the inner corner. That's going to be like the star of the show. Alright, so moving on to the lower lash line, I'm taking a pencil brush and this bronzy chocolatey color. This one's called Award. Again, if you don't have the palette, it's no big deal, but that one is also a metallic finish, and I'm just kind of putting that very thickly under the lower lash line because I want it to be smoky. And then I'm going in with this brown from the chocolate palette. This is called One More Piece. It's a matte tan brownish color. Has a subtle kind of reddish tone as you see on camera, but in person is not as red as you would think it looks. But I'm layering both of those colors together. And then just to kind of add a little bit of a subtle hint of purple on top of these colors, I'm taking a color called Night Stars, and it's a very deep purple that has a slight, I guess, bluish tinge to it. It's not like purple, but it is. It's got a subtle hint. So combining all these three shades together will give me a bit of a deeper kind of purpley brown shade. For the upper lash line, I'm taking this Avon Extra Lasting Shadow Pencil in the shade called Rich Cocoa, and it is a very intense matte brown, very deep. I could not for the life of me find my brown eyeliner. I don't know what happened, but when I needed it, it wasn't there. It failed me, whatever. So I just grabbed the nearest thing that I could find, but I'm basically taking that with a brush and I'm going to be smudging that really close to the lashes. Not super thick, but again, feel free to wear it as thick or as thin as you like, or skip this whole step if you prefer. But I wanted to put down a bit of a base, not because the shadow needed to have a base underneath, I just wanted to do the extra step. I don't know. Then I'm taking a pencil brush and I'm smudging everything out just to make sure that there aren't any harsh lines. And then I'm going in with this brighter purple. This one is called Orchid, and again, it's from the Eyes Like Angels palette, but it's a foiled metallic finish shadow. And I'm just going to kind of buff that right over that brown that we put down. So it's going to be still that purpley shade, but it's not going to be in your face purple as it would have been without that brown color. Now I'm going back into that brown from earlier, the One More Piece shade, with the pointed crease brush that I used at the beginning to just deepen out the crease. I felt like I needed to do just a little bit more. Feel free to, add or, not to add whatever you want. If you don't feel like you need it, then don't. So then for the inner rims, I'm taking the Nude Eyeliner by Rimmel for my lower waterline, and then the upper waterline, I'm using the Ardency and Modster liner in black. Love this stuff. It's a great liner for tight lining. Mascara, using CoverGirl, the Supersizer on the bottom, and then Better Than Sex by Too Faced, mixed with It Cosmetics Hello Lashes for the upper lash line. And this is the completed look. I told you, super simple, super easy, but I love it. I hope you do too. Alright, moving on to the face. My foundation is done. It's listed on the description box. For contouring, I'm using the contour palette by e.l.f. I mentioned this product and a lot of the other ones in this video and my favorites that I posted on Friday, but I'm using that with the blending brush by e.l.f. as well. Both of these products are $6 but work so well. I love them. Highly recommend that you check them out, but I'm contouring in all the typical spots. No need to explain. Then I'm using the e.l.f. complexion brush with the Ultra Bronze Bronzer by Makeup Revolution just to kind of bronze up my skin because my face does not match my tan on the rest of my body, so I definitely need to kind of add a little bit more. This bronzer is matte, by the way. It's a perfect shade. Love it. Highlighting. I'm using Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector and Opal with the BH Cosmetics All Over Face brush, and I love this highlight. So, so beautiful. You have to try this. You have to get it. It's amazing. You will not regret it. And of course, highlighting, typical spots, Cupid's bow, nose, and top of the cheekbone. And that's pretty much it because I'm oily, so I don't go any other place besides that. Then for blush, I am using a sample that I got from Sephora. The gal gave me this one, and it's a matte, sort of peachy coral color, and it's called Sweet on You, I believe. I'm running really low on that. I love that blush. It's so, so pretty, and it's, again, by the Sephora brand. And then for lips, I'm using a soft matte lip cream by NYX in the shade Cans, C-A-N-N-E-S. I don't know how to pronounce that, but that's it. And this is the completed look. Like I said before, I used this look several times already within the last month. I love it. Something about purples, for some reason, I'm just kind of pulling towards those colors. But I will be switching it up, no worries. But I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy day to watch my video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe, and everything will be listed down below. I will see you later. Bye!